Naomi Osaka didn't simply beat defending US Open Angelique Kerber. She dominated her, 6-3, 6-1. As a wildcard. In the first round. Osaka might be a new name to those who tune in for the second weeks of Grand Slams, even though she's made the third round in all four major tournaments, but the 19-year-old has been a rising force for more than 2 years on the WTA circuit. Here's what you need to know about her. She's Japanese, Haitian and American. Osaka's mother is Japanese, and her father is Haitian. She was born in Osaka, Japan, but raised in America. New York and Fort Lauderdale are home. As a result, she has dual citizenship and chose to represent Japan. USA Today Sports' Nick McCarville spoke with Osaka about her background last year. Osaka, who was born in Japan but raised in the United States, speaks barely any Japanese. And she could be the next great superstar in Japanese tennis. I can understand way more Japanese than I can speak, Osaka tells USA Today Sports in an interview. And when I go to Japan, people are confused. From my name, they don't expect to see a black girl. When she began to develop into a top-rate tennis player a few years ago, her father, Leonard Francois, chose the Japanese Tennis Association over the United States Tennis Association because of Naomi's dual passport. She's played under the Japanese flag ever since. It's interesting, Osaka, 18, says of the arrangement. I feel there's not really anybody like me. It seems like more of a challenge being from Japan. I never thought about the American competition in tennis. I just thought about playing tennis. Perhaps there is one person who can relate. Her older sister, Mari Osaka, also plays professionally, though she hasn't reached the same heights. Her first breakthrough came last year. Osaka has never won a professional tournament, but she made waves with a couple final spots on the lower tours in 2015. Then in 2016, she started beating the big shots. She made the third rounds of the Australian and French Opens in her first 2 appearances in the main draws of Grand Slams. But her biggest milestone was reaching the final of Tokyo's Toray Pan Pacific Open in September 2016, losing to Caroline Wozniacki after beating Dominika Sabliukova, Elina Svitolina and more. She has a cosign from Serena Williams. Like many tennis players of her generation, Osaka idolizes Williams. For context, Williams got her first wins against top 10 players, Mary Pierce and Monica Seles, at the Ameritech Cup in November 1997, a few weeks after Osaka was born. And Williams took note of the rising teen during the 2016 Australian Open. I have seen her play. She's really young and really aggressive. She's a really good, talented player. Very dangerous. Osaka has never faced the younger Williams sister, but she lost to Venus in the third round of Wimbledon this year. She has incredible power. Osaka recorded a 125 miles per hour serve at the 2016 US Open, a speed that only 8 women ever have topped. Given that most players become more powerful as they get older, that should scare opponents. One thing she needs to improve on, tricks. But when it comes to hitting a tennis ball using the string part of her racket, she's already impressive.